Froggy 99.9. It is time to fuel up for today. And if you haven't done this yet, we're going to give you the text that you need to, or I guess the fuel up text code that you need to text in. And it's as simple as that.
I fuel good.
Like James Brown, I feel good.
Da-na-na-na-na.
And text that to 241-9936.
Thank you to PetroServe USA. We've got Lilistol Research involved, Prairie Pest Control, McLaughlin's RV and Marine, and the Dairy Queens, 52nd, Horace, and Dilworth.
Unlike the other stations, we don't just say it, we own it. We got so much gas to give away.
Be nice to have free gas, because you ever been in those moments where you're pulling into PetroServe USA and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the pump.
It's been a while, but it has happened.
I remember it more in my single days when I kind of lived a more active lifestyle. It would be more of a...
You're riskier.
I don't know if I can afford to fill up right now.
Yeah.
We
It was a little harder back in the day.
What's the difference now?
We budget for it now.
Okay.
We always
Smart.
called that running on fumes, but now you have to be a little more responsible because you got kids in the car. When it's just you, you're like, I think I can make it. You felt a little more brave, a little chancy.
I think I can. can.
And you would ignore that fuel light that would pop on. You're like, I can probably get another 10 miles out of it.
I remember. Yeah.
Knock on wood, I've never done it in a car, but a boat. A boat.
Oh,
And it wasn't me. I remember specifically, we talked to our buddy. We were having a guy's weekend at my buddy's cabin, asking him, enough gas in the pontoon? Oh, we've got plenty. Yeah, it was a good hour with only one oar.
An hour back.
Yeah. And then our one buddy was pumping in the back. You know how the pontoons, and we'd maybe be able to go for 5 seconds, and then it'd quit. And then he'd pump for another.
How many people were on the pontoon? Do you remember?
There was like 5 or 6 of us.
So did you
And
take
a lot
turns?
of weight. Oh, no, we made my buddy Mike do it the whole time. His one forearm was much bigger than the other one, though,
At the
when
end.
we got back. But finally, my buddy Jason, whose place it was, I'm going to throw him under the bus, but he just finally hopped in and had to go through some really gross weeds pulling us with a rope.
God, did you do anything like thank you or?
Well, no, we were slamming them because we said, should we put more gas? Oh, we'll be fine. So, no, we were slamming them.
And that is a whole different level of panic when you're on a boat instead of a car because there's nowhere to pull over. You don't just get out and you're
really stranded.
You're
there.
drifting out there. There's not much you can do other than somebody swim and pull.
Can't believe you did. Yeah, I would have had like 3 of us out there holding onto the pontoon and trying to swim while the other guy was paddling. No?
You got to remember who you're dealing with. It was a guy's weekend. You know, we're not gonna do too much. That's why only one guy was pumping. We had a cooler there, Mandy.
Well, don't be tank.
As a young man going out to a friend's, well, it was a cousin of mine. We were out at his house, middle of winter, pretty much blizzard conditions. And
Was there a dozen of you?
A dozen of us cousins. And he thought it'd be a good idea to take the snowmobile out. So, we dressed warm, put on the snowmobile suits and everything, took off, didn't tell his parents, and probably a good 5 miles from home when that snowmobile, went out. And luckily, a guy came down the road in a truck later and gave us a ride, but we would have been stranded up in the middle of nowhere.
That's pretty common, too.
No gas in a snowmobile is not safe.
No, especially, like, you're just out there in the cold for the rest of it.
No cell phones back then.
No.
You just froze to death.
And I was going to say the embarrassment factor, but it was more of the anger factor when his dad found out about it. Let us have it.
That reminds me of my dad. 16 years old. I don't care about empty. That's what fathers are for. And then I make my way up. I did make it to school, but I couldn't get back. Like, it just wouldn't start. It wouldn't turn over. It's like, Dad, I need your help. So I think that's like the last time that I learned.
Oh, princess.
That's what fathers are for.
You never forget your first time running out of gas.
Nope. I'm glad I don't worry about those days anymore.
Yeah.
The only time it sucks is when you're like, I'll fill up in Alexandria coming home from the cities, and then you totally gap out on the oops, we passed Alexandria. Hopefully I can make it to the next town.
How did I not see that?
You ever done that?
Yeah, passing it is bad, or you think you're a little closer than you are, and then as it's running on fumes, you're like, oh man, white knuckling it, just praying you pull into that station. 241-9936. Let's talk about it. The worst, weirdest, most embarrassing place you've ever run out of gas. maybe a bad, inopportune time you ran out of gas. We'll read through those coming up next. Froggy 99.9. Froggy 99.9, Scotch Tank and Mandy, proud to help you fuel up with PetroServe USA. We put the text code out there. It's I Fuel Good. Text that to 241-9936. We'd love to score you a free gas card from Froggy 99.9 and PetroServe. Also, we want to hear your worst, weirdest, most embarrassing places you've run out of gas. Got some great text this morning. Here's one that says, running late for work. Thought I could make it. Ran out of gas turning into the parking lot.
Ew.
You got close at least. You were right there.
Yeah, everyone has that one coworker, though, where you go to, hey, don't tell anyone, but lunch, we got to go find some gas for my car. On my way to a wedding, full suit, had to walk for gas.
No.
It was probably hot out, too, if it was a wedding.
Yeah.
Those always fall on the hottest days,
And
right?
guys, I feel so bad. You have to 3 pieces of clothing or more, right?
It sure comes off nice
Really?
during the wedding dance, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So I've heard.
Oh,
Oh, boat story here, too. Nothing scarier than silence on the water. You're looking around trying to flag people down. They don't see you. They just assume you're out there fishing.
phone reception is so bad out in the middle of the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and we were going to make a one of those seafood boils as well.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, we didn't eat till after midnight. Yeah.
Lots of hangry friends. That's fun.
Oh, God. Starving and stranded. Thought the little miles left number was just being dramatic. Turns out it was not.
You guys trust that?
How many miles left?
Yeah.
I usually assume that it's correct.
Is that a newer vehicles? I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas your gas gauge is getting lower, it'll say you've got, 60 miles left till you're totally empty.
Must be nice.
What do you let it go to?
Oh, we've got to get down as low as 30, I believe, and then filled up. I don't want to go much further than that because I don't know how accurate it is.
Oh, here's a good one to go out on. Gas station was less than a mile away. I still think about that day.
So close.
Oh, and you sadly get that little empty thing out of the back seat and go walking.
Worse.
That's we've talked about it on this show. That's where future you really screws over, or present you really screws over future you, right?
Amen.
For me, I have to buy an all new gas tank at the gas station because I don't think like that.
Oh, so you don't have one to fill up? Yeah.
I don't have one now.
Luckily, they got one to sell you.
Yay.
Here you go. This is only going to cost you another $20 on top of the gas. So, yep, if you've ever trusted the gas light a little bit too much, you are not alone. That's why we're doing the fuel up. Make sure to text I Fuel Good to 241-9936. And we got more coming up. Scotch Tank and Mandy, Froggy 99.9.